Alright guys, and we are back. As you can see, the one episode for today, if you didn't see my Pokemon episode, it's going up slightly before this one, but long story short, I'm trying to make new titles, as in new, not the new thumbnails, but some new animations to accompany my videos, because, you know, animations look nice, and I like looking nice. Looking nice helps you get viewers, or so I've heard. Also, the portal seems to have realized that I was placed wrong. So right about there. Okay. And I'll use some of the last of my force mitts to chop down these trees down here, because I need wood. And lots of it, because with GregTech you need a saw in order to get any of the regular quote-unquote things out of wood. Like, for example, you only get half the amount of wood whenever you convert from logs into planks. So you get 2, and you only get 2 sticks for 2 planks. So it's essentially 2 sticks per log, which is not a good proposition at the moment. So I'll convert a little bit, and then I'll leave the rest for future whenever I need, like whenever I get my saw. Let me actually look that up. Saw. For example, the chainsaw, the electric saw I should say, it was the chainsaw in previous versions, but I think it's just because, you know, GregTech likes difference. And then your advanced saw, and then you have your chainsaw, which is from a different mod. I don't know exactly what mod. Power saw is a different mod as well. All three are different in some way. Also, the diamond hand saw is different, but you can use these basic saws like the iron, the bronze, the steel, and the tungsten steel in replacement for the electric and the advanced saw. But for right now, I'm just trying to get my patterns. So get some sticks and make the last pattern I need, thankfully. However, I will need 1, 2, 3, 4 for a chest, 1, 2 for a crafting table, and I have my 1 plank there. Chest. Oh, but I will need a... Oh, I have a log. Okay, good. Crafting table. Part builder. Got my materials in U. Get the tool station, the pattern chest, and finally my stencil table. 2, 3, 4, and 5, respectively. And I'll go ahead and set up them in order. Part builder, and tool station, pattern chest. And I need 3, yeah, I might as well just make the basic. And that takes 6 logs for just 3 patterns. That's why GregTech is very good at rebalancing. It makes you think about how you spend your resources. Do I want to start off by getting a machine, or do I want to get something so that I can get the actual amount of hold on, I must have missed it. The actual amount of... Oh yeah, in this version, tool rods are no longer slanted. They are straight up, which confused people, so they changed it in the next version. Needless to say, though, it is going to be a little confusing for right now. Do not do that. Don't do what I almost just did. Cannot remember in the slightest what I was just talking about. Oh yeah, you have to choose how to spend your resources wisely. You can either get the saw or you can get a machine. Which would you rather have? And also it depends on what kind of machine, because if you look, I'll go ahead and just show the IC2. Also, it seems to be glitched and it's considering these to be part of IC2. We'll disregard that. You have your teleporter, Tesla coil, personal safe, Tradomat, Energiomat, Bat Box, MFE, MFSU, LV transform, V transform, HV transformer generator, geothermal generator, watermill, solar panel, windmill, nuclear reactor, iron furnace, electric furnace, macerator, extractor, compressor, canning machine, miner, pump, magnetizer, electrolyzer, recycler, induction furnace, mass fabricator, terraformer. And then there are some other things associated with it, like the power saw and the power drill. And then these are part of a different mod, but they go along with it because you can just stand on these charge pads, either the static, the crystallizer, or the lapitronic, and they'll insert energy into your stuff. Then you have your ultimate cheat armor, which you wear like a chest plate, and then that's Greg Tech. Actually, no. Actually, that is, but it can be used in IC2. You have your that's also Greg Tech. For the most part, this is going to be Greg Tech because Greg Tech is a nice big mod. Electric saw, advanced saw, yeah. This is part of a different mod. I don't know why it's looped. Actually, for a more this will show just the IC2 things. Okay. So all those machines, you have your scaffolds, your crops, your illuminators, your wooden scaffolds, construction foam, copper blocks, all the different metal blocks, including uranium. Your machines, you have reinforced glass, reinforced stone, iron fence, reactor chamber, which goes on the side of the reactor, the nuclear reactor. Your rubber sheets, your nuke, industrial TNT. This is not implemented yet. In fact, I don't even think it is in the next version. Your rubber tree saplings and rubber tree components, mining pipe for the miner, obscurator, I'm not sure what that is. It sounds like it would obscure things. In other words, it would cloak. You have carbon fiber canoe and your rubber dinghy, which are just alternate crafting recipes essentially for boats. I'm assuming they're more durable as well. And your electric boat, which moves faster, night vision goggles, compressed air, your hazmat suit for protecting you from all sorts of things. And then your nuclear reactor parts. I won't get into those now. I'll get into those like much later. Weedex, grin powder. These are for farming, by the way. Booze barrel, hops, coffee, in all three forms. A stone mug to put it in. Coffee powder, coffee beans, terrawort. Not sure what that's used for actually, and I don't want to take the 20 or 30 seconds it takes to check. Static boots, solar helmet, toolbox, electric hoe, hydration cell, fertilizer, crop analyzer that lets you identify all these different seed bags, electric tree tap, and then your 4 different types of upgrades for your machines: your overclocker, transformer, energy storage, and your ejector. Then you have your lat pack, iridium, CF pack, that's a construction foam pack, construction foam sprayers, construction foam pellet, frequency transmitter, industrial diamond, the components for the industrial diamond, a scrap box made of 9 scrap, which you get from putting anything in the recycler. Generally you want to put cobblestone or dirt or whatever you can just make infinite amounts of, generally like cobblestone, but you occasionally get a scrap, and if you put 9 of them, similar to making a block of a metal, or combining, actually I don't know, other than metals or like diamonds, emeralds, what you would do 9 of to get one single item, but that's what this is. And when you right click it, it actually gives you a random item. It's not completely random, but it's one of a fairly large list on which there is diamonds. You can get diamonds from scrap boxes of cobblestone, but it takes a lot of power. So unless you have renewable power, I wouldn't consider it an equal trade, or a net positive. These are all terraformer upgrades, so you can tell it what you want it to do. You can make it like a flatlands, make it a desert, make it ice biome, make it farmland ready, cultivation, I think, is just for like growing trees and such. Like it'll make some regular landscape. I'm not sure exactly. And then empty, it'll just clear out an area. Iridium plates used in things like nano sabers, raw carbon fiber things for like the dinghies and various other things like the windmills in this case. Your insulation cutter, which can actually, I'm not sure exactly what you'd use it for. I'm assuming you would take like coated wire such as copper wire and turn it into uninsulated copper wire for various reasons. You got your painters for painting cables, quantum suit, your nano suit, composite vest, which is basically, I think it's essentially diamond, but there's only the one composite type of armor, like piece of armor, I should say. Your backpack, your electrodes, water cell, EU reader, all your different cables, uninsulated, and there are various stages of insulation. Glass fiber, which is the best, and ultra low current, your EU detector and your EU splitter, reinforced door, industrial credit. This is for tradomats and energiomats. It's basically a form of currency, courtesy of IndustrialCraft. Your advanced alloy, UU matter scrap, advanced circuit, electronic circuit, bronze, everything. Near depleted uranium, re-enriched uranium, depleted isotope, heat exchanger, reactor plating, 10K coolant, uranium cell, your mining laser, jetpack, both fuel and electric, rubber boots, a tree tap for getting rubber from rubber trees. This is for detonating your dynamite, both sticky and regular sticky. You throw and it'll stick to whatever surface dynamite just lays on the ground, or whatever block is, I guess, below you, or whatever it lands on. It is turning night, so I will quickly hurry up the mountain before that spider gets to me. Doesn't seem to be anything outright at the moment. There's a slime over there, but I'll try to finish it up. Rubber, the sticky resin which you get from tree tapping the rubber trees, turn into rubber. Water cell, OV scanner, that's one of the versions of the scanner for the miner, and the OD scanner, I believe, is the better, maybe? I'm not sure. Your tin can filled with whatever. They stack, keep that in mind. So it's a good way to package like mushrooms for food. I think it's just so you can package food. Plant ball and compressed plant ball, used for making, like you can make industrial diamonds out of them actually. Your hydrated coal and hydrated coal dust, not sure what either of those would be used for. I've never seen a use. Biofuel cell, coal fuel, these are all fueled at this point. Biofuel, coal fuel, that's ethanol, I think. It's the same as biofuel, essentially. I don't think it's from the same mod, though. Hydrated coal, fuel, your diamond drill, your mining drill, which is probably one of the first things I'm going to get after a solar panel for free energy. A lava cell, single-use batteries. These are actually really good because, they decreased it with, hold on, but you can use different things to get better stuff. So for the cost of a mercury cell and redstone as well as one copper wire, you can get 32 single-use batteries. I think that's 32,000 EU. Could also be 320,000 EU. I'm not sure. I bet it's 32,000 though. You can do redstone and coal dust for 5. But yeah, they're basically 1,000 energy EU per tick energy units. Your rechargeable battery, Lapotron crystal, the most advanced kind of battery that IndustrialCraft itself has to offer. Your energy crystal and the RE battery filled, which is the most basic kind of energy cell, that is, besides the single use, because that gets used up. Uranium, refined uranium for use in cells, uranium cells. Mixed metal ingot, which turns into that advanced alloy back here. Right. It might actually be on this page. I'm not sure. No, it doesn't appear to be. I'll locate it at some point. Your mixed metal ingot makes your... Oh, yeah, here it is. Advanced alloy. You have to compress it. Bronze, tin, copper, and refined iron. Refined iron is iron cooked again. And bronze is 3 copper combined with 1 tin. And you also have your small piles of every dust. So that's good. Also, I'm running low on food, so I think I'm going to risk it and get a little closer just for that one berry. Try to eat up here. We are already halfway done with the episode and I haven't really done anything. So I think before we go, I will try to find an area down low where I can hopefully find... Oh, that's the wrong button. I almost just walked off the edge, potentially. But, I'll plop a portal. I guess, yeah, that might be a good place. I'll plop one right... Nope. Missed. There we go. Okay. Plop one right there. Exit here. No enemies seem to be around. However, there is some coal, which is one of the first things I would ever need. But yeah, GregTech rebalances most everything, if not everything, to do with either the vanilla blocks or IndustrialCraft blocks. For example, solar panels, I believe, are now much more costly. No, I actually may be wrong. They may be... Oh, yeah, they certainly are. They require some sort of machine block. I like the regular one. What is going on? Oh. I'll just wait a second. You need a machine block, which, keep in mind, now costs iron plates and a wrench, or an electric wrench, or an assembly machine. Don't have one of those, so I won't use them. And the plates at first are going to cost 2 ingots to make. So for a solar panel is going to be costly. I'll try to keep it to 1, but... And also the solar panel itself requires 2 electronic circuits. Oh, yeah. Forgot about that. I'm going to be running off of ordinary... I might be able to do windmills, except I think, yeah, they have to be an assembling machine. But I can actually make these, and I'm pretty high up, so I'd get a good amount of power. But the one problem I'm having with the solar panels is in the actual panel itself. You'll notice I need silicon plates. Silicon itself is really easy to get. Like silicon plates you can get from centrifuging redstone, sorry about that, electrolyzing sand, obsidian, clay dust, lazurite, sodalite, flint dust, emerald dust. I think that's olivine dust. Keep in mind I haven't played this in quite a while. That's more obsidian dust, just a different mod. What is that? Pyrope dust or Pyriope, I'm not sure. See, like with these I didn't really mess because you need to electrolyze some rubies and such, and I generally never needed any of this. But I'll try to pronounce these. Almandine dust, spessartine dust, anderite dust, grossular dust. Oh gosh, quick, get out. Get out of Dodge. No. Oh, it unloaded the chunk and despawned him, okay. Oh, but that spawned him. Get out of here. I honestly do not want you. Oh, also, keep in mind you can actually use this to pick up mobs as well. And, so I can just throw this guy, let's say, over there. Or, like, you know, not nearly as far as I thought. Yeah, the mobs seem to be a little glitchy in that respect, I assume. I guess I got enough coal. I'll stick with that little bit. I'm going to close this portal because he knows how to track, and I'm not sure if he knows how to track through portals. But I'm not taking my chances because I'm on 1 heart. But yeah, the one thing that is restricting me right now with this is the reason I can't make these silicon plates is because, first of all, 128,000 EU, and second of all, it requires an industrial blast furnace, which is quite costly. I'm going to actually check on the mushrooms. They do not seem to have grown whatsoever. That's unfortunate, but not unexpected. They take a while. And now that it's day, I suppose I can choose a... I suppose I'll grow some berries, and eat real quick, because I saw a ThaumCraft dungeon in the distance on a hill, and without health I have I have a very slim chance, but I have no realistic chance of making it through alive, so. Also, I can go ahead and fill up the last of the block. Keep in mind this is just my starting block. I'm obviously going to have a lot more than just this. Alright. Keep growing some of these delicious berries. I have enough to heal myself 6 hunger, but unfortunately I do have 7 I need to replenish. Oh, second fully grown bush, or I guess second level fully grown bush. And it'd be time to, yeah, keep in mind, since these do only recover half of 1, they do get you you do eat them quite a bit faster. Oh, it's barely loaded. You can see just like that little block, that's not just what it is, there's more out there, but it's not loaded. Alright. Accuracy. It's always good to be accurate. Do a quick run through and get out of here. Thank you for knocking me through, Wisp, although I do not appreciate the damage. So this is good. I can go ahead and make a sapphire pick, I think. Alternatively, if I had some redstone, or hold on, what am I talking about? I can make a Lapitron crystal if I had some more components, like the these are regular electronic circuits actually. But yeah, you can see sapphire, the AAL208 aluminum oxide, electronic circuits, 2 of them, and either lapis or lazurite dust is essentially the same thing. I also got some freezing spray, which I can use on the slimes, and it'll essentially make them just die instantly. It's very useful. But yeah, GregTech, fun in terms of balancing, but not so fun in terms of progression. Once you get into it, actually, it gets quite a bit easier. So, actually, oh no, yeah, you gotta keep that in mind whenever you're using the portal gun. You're essentially using it with the intent of trying to place a portal no matter what, even if it doesn't seem like you would want to or should. I'll make a portal down there and one over here, and I guess I should start mining. Actually no, I should bring some, I have some stone with me, but I should bring my tool station, because this thing will be important to me repairing my pick, obviously. I'll go ahead and make a few torches. Only 24? Yeah. And, ooh, creeper, nice. But I did see this. You'll also notice some of the little differences, like between. Well, I already mined it up, but I'll try to show you a different way. Okay, now look at these two blocks. You'll notice they look similar, but they're different. Like that shape, the little like stem of a flower or something, is towards each other, whereas if they were the exact same, they'd be that would be right here. That's because I have the natural textures turned on. So basically, it takes textures that would ordinarily be the same, like this coal and even this stone here. You can see a few minute differences. It's flipped again. And it essentially just rotates around and flips every which way, all the different blocks in Minecraft. It does take a tiny bit more, a few more resources than ordinary textures would, but it does help improve the feeling, I assume, I suspect you'd call it. But it does help with that. I'll just keep you at arm's distance until you die. Good luck. I'll taste all of your delicious experience in a moment. There we go. Oh, that creeper knows about me. Don't you forget about me. I guess you can't hold them, really. But it does add variety, and it does make everything look quite the same. So it actually looks natural, hence the name of the option in Optifine, Natural Textures. Oh, hello, little guy. I thought I was being chased by a larger version of you just a moment ago. Thanks for the food, though. Throw you up in the air, give you a run for your money. I am looking for coal at the moment, but I'm also especially looking for metals. I suspect since I'm at Y114, I'm not really going to find those. I'm going to have to go down to ocean level and start digging down. But this is a really good place to get coal because it's just all exposed. That cat sometimes amazes me. We're only 3 minutes shy of the expected cut time. So I guess I'm not going to get to actually mine today. We're not delving into the earth. However, we are just sort of scraping its surface. Keep in mind these force smiths, when they break, they don't just sort of disappear as if it were a normal tool. It actually drops. I don't want that here. I want that there. Yeah, okay. Gotta remember, it's number 2 for pick. But oh, hold on. Okay, that sort of looked like one of the obsidian pillars on one of those ThaumCraft dungeons. I do get to scrape the surface for just what little riches are here. In other words, amber from ThaumCraft, which I can't collect, and coal for the most part. Those are basically all I can get right now. However, if I start down there, like at the base even of this, and I dig into the wall and I keep going down, and I can get quite a few things. I'm not sure that GregTech actually adds any ore, because iridium, I believe, is already in by default, but other than that, other than the fact that GregTech has no terrain gen, it seems, it actually has like some of the best components. And it appears that we are reaching our wrapping up point, and it just so happens that dinner is on call at the moment. So I suspect that I will give you a few more seconds to enjoy my voice, so I can try to make it at least 30 minutes. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.